analyzing the vulnerability that comes in vulnerability analysis. Any system, the drawback, a weakness in the system, we call it as vulnerability. Any system's drawback or weakness, that we call it as vulnerability. Now the part is we have to find vulnerability in the system. Any system when we are using, we have to find the vulnerability. Now we have to find the vulnerability. I said any system we have to find the vulnerability. So there are many methods are there. There are many tools are there through which you can find the vulnerability. It is not limited to any one of the method. Now we will see what it is. Vulnerability assessment we are assessment concepts we are discussing here. Now every system, maybe some organization they kept some kind of security. There is some organization they not kept any security. In both the scenario, it is the security person's duty to understand the system is secure or not through testing. Through vulnerability assessment tools, they are understanding the system is secure or not. So now there are many security evaluation tools are there. First, when we are going, we have to understand what is the scope, what all are tools we are to check. That normally this we don't have to bother. The security analyst is not required to bother. That comes under the scope of the company will define the scope. Then we have to start the work, information gathering, vulnerability detection, all these things. Now, evaluation here it is given. What is the goal? Find the weakness in the system. If you know the weakness, then only we can control that weakness. Now, we after that we have to create a vulnerability report. Now, once we create the vulnerability report, it is always the duty of the vulnerability analyst to fix that problem. So here we are using many dynamic method to do that, static method also we are using to do that. Now here it is written, supplying input or other failure conditions to detect the flows in real time. That is called dynamic analysis. Most of the web applications we are using that only. Now it is using primarily to identify the static security test SAST. What it is doing? Here it is application source code when you are checking and we are understanding it. That is method is called SAST. Now life cycle is there. Now testing scope. We are defining the system's testing scope. Analysis is there, addressing the weakness. Now, assessment solutions. What all are things we can use to find the vulnerability assessment? Let's see, I will see it in my case. I am going to my Kali Linux. I just closed this terminal and I am opening the Kali Linux new terminal. Let's see, I am writing here cd /bin system ctl start. Now I am doing here, I am starting Nessus service. It's asking for a Kali password, got the permission. Now go to the browser. I want to go to the browser here. So to go to the browser, so I'm clicking on the browser. Once you open it, then it will be visible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you open the thing, it will be visible after 4. But at present, I am not opened it. Once you open it, it will be visible after 4. So just I am opening. Taking time to open it. I already clicked it. Anything if it is not getting open, don't click multiple times. Wait for that thing if it is giving the result or not. If it is not giving the result, then click it again. Sometimes what happen, I observed participants, they will keep clicking the things. If you click clicking, it becoming more slow, not fast. It will work. Sometimes it's like that. It's already open. Sometimes it's like that. Multiple files will get open. There is a slow. It's a usual thing. You have to be patient and you have to wait. Now, what I am going to do here? Unnecessarily, how much open? One I close. Now, https colon slash slash kali colons. It's becoming slow. It's not computer slow actually. Sometimes it will be like that. 8834. Once it opened, then I will explain the thing. See, earlier it was not getting open. Now multiple screens you can see it's opened. So just wait. Multiple screens got open. That's the reason system became slow. Now I'm waiting. 8834. We don't have any option. Just wait. I do one thing. I will close few screens which is not required for us. So many screens got opened. Got hanged. Now I don't want to go for a reset. Just wait. So what exactly I'm going to do? I'm going to open the Nmap. There is no other option. We have to reset it. Instead of waiting 5-10 minutes, just went for a reset. Let's see. Let it get start. Otherwise, we can show it in our next session. We don't have to waste our time. So vulnerability management, Nessus, I will show you. Obviously, that's a very, very good tool. We can now planning and information gathering is required. Detection of the threats, penetration testing to do, applying the VAPT techniques, cleanup process, and the report generating. This is basically doing. Now we will discuss what is CVSS, vulnerability scoring system, meaning that's just a calculator. Based on many parameters, it is calculating the score and getting the score. Now everybody is getting the VAPT score. Now the VAPT score meaning, it is VAPT score meaning it is getting the score. It may be out of the scale of 1 to 10, it may be, if it is every time, not maybe, it is obviously the score is from 1 to 10. If the number is 1 means the score is less, means it's very, very difficult to do that attempt. If the score is higher means that is more risky. Now, the vulnerability database, national vulnerability database, they are having all this scoring, and based on that we can work. CVSS score, it is there. We can use any of the CVSS calculator to find it. When I'm talking about the tool, I'm discussing about network-based scanners are there, because network-based scanner meaning it is scanning for the entire network. Host-based scanners are there. That means it is scanning only for the one particular system. Application scanners are there, which is scanning for the application. Wireless scanners for wireless, and database. So everywhere you can see there are separate scanners are there. So this is the thing here it is given. This is the end of the chapter. Now Nessus scanning we will do in our next session. Now tomorrow we will come with the module 6. So module 6 is the module that we will start tomorrow session. So today we just finished the topic, that is vulnerability scanning. The techniques we already learned. Now there are few tools we introduced here. Now our next upcoming session we will go for Nessus scanning anyway, that is one pending, and we will start with module 6. Hope things are very, very clear to you, and it's see, every time it is like that. Now we will see here module 6 we will do here. 1 minute. By mistake, I written in the wrong place. Module 6 we will do. And here we done. Module 3 and 4 we done. Okay. Now you can see here we are having many more sessions left. This was our third session. Now still sessions are, no, today's our, correct. This is our third session and now 5 more sessions left. Now in that session, we will come to know all these things. So thank you so much for attending the session. Be regular in the session. I know you are going through the recording at any time. When you go through the recording, you will get clarity any point of time if you are facing, you are having doubt. If you are having doubt in that scenario, you can connect with the talk to instructor. One option is there. If you click on talk to instructor, you will able to send the message to the instructor. You are able to talk to the instructor. Now thanks a lot for attending. So this is a instructor led 8 hours. Instructor will be there in the session. After this 8 hours, the entire course content, very beautifully written course content, is uploaded in the portal. You can go through the portal. Now, anytime you are feeling you have to watch the recording, you will get it in the recording session. And, and once you complete it, every module there is question bank given for your reference. Just go through the question bank, understand the question, understand the answer. Once you are feeling comfortable, you are ready to go for the exam, you can go for a final exam. Once you complete the final exam, you can request for the certificate. Once you request the certificate, the certificate will be up delivered. Yeah, it